One of the things I want to talk to you today about is priorities and being a priority to yourself and making sure that you are being you, that you're taking care of yourself and you are understanding how important self-love is for you and understanding how important self-care is for you. See, there's a thing, and there's something that people say that you're a magnet for what you want to attract. So what does that mean? It means like however you are is what is going to attract a person that's attracted to that. What do I mean by that? Well, I'll say it again. If you are somebody who is negative and down, well, you're going to attract somebody who is negative because they're attracted to that. And that is one thing that you have to understand, that when you are single, when you're alone, whether you've gone through a breakup, whether you've gone through anything you've gone through, you are never alone, and it is the perfect time for you to work on you. It's a perfect time for you to take care of yourself and to grow and to learn and to understand who you are and understand really what makes you happy. It's a great time to dissect and do what I would call a relationship autopsy, where you are going to pick through your relationship. You're going to go through and understand what worked and what didn't work, and write down what worked and what you liked about the relationship and things that, you didn't really like, things that didn't really do it for you. That is sort of what I say by, or what I mean by doing an autopsy, right? You want to go through it, you want to understand it, you want to be able to figure it out, you want to be able to really dissect it, right? And then once you write down and once you know all the things that you liked about that relationship and loved about that relationship, and all the things that you didn't really like or things that weren't quite the way you wanted them to be, what you're really doing is not only are you looking at the things that you want to work on for yourself, but you're also making sort of a list of what it is that is going to be um, your next partner, what you're looking for in your next partner, what you are going to not put up with, what you are going to not want again. And again, in the meantime of doing that, that is again when you are, uh, it's the best time for you to be able to pick through and figure out what you really want from love, from relationships, and from that person. It really is. So if you're tuning in, I'd love you. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. And I'll do my best to answer them in this time. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And do me a favor and smash that like button. I would love that. And that would be fantastic. So literally just started on YouTube a week ago, about 12 days ago, I think it was. I'm so excited by the growth that we've had already. It's been so humbling and so amazing to see so many people subscribe and sign up, and it's been a blessing to me, and I love it. And I'm so if you're a subscriber, thank you. I appreciate you, and I'm here to help. I'm a dating, love, and relationship coach. I do that. It's my full-time gig. So more I can do to help you, the better. And that's why I'm here. That's what I do. That's what I love. And I want to help people be better today than they were yesterday, and be better tomorrow than they're going to be today. And that's in all areas of life. There is a definition of success, and often we think of success as just, career success or, financial success. And the true definition of success is nothing missing, nothing broken, which means that if you want true success in life, nothing missing, nothing broken, that's in your relationships. That's not just in your finances. So, if you got a great job and great finances and you're financially secure, but your love life stinks or your relationship stink, that's not true success, right? Or vice versa. What if you have this awesome relationship and you're so in love, but you're financially in despair and you're always worried about finances and money? Then again, that's not true success. True success is nothing missing, nothing broken. And that's where I like to take people. Where are you broken today? What things do you need fixed today? What things could, if you spend some time working on today, would make you better tomorrow? What are those things? And how can I help you get and obtain those things? That's what I do. That's what I love to do. And a lot of times, the things that are bothering, things that aren't good with us, or things that are bothering us, or things that are out of our control, and therefore you may need help getting over them, or moving beyond them, or moving past them. So whatever it is that I can help, again, like I said, if you have any comments, any questions, anything I can help you with, I'd love to answer. I'd love to help you right here and right now, and I'll do my very best in that. So go ahead if you'd like and put some questions in the comments, and I will do my best to answer them for you. In the meantime, again, I want to kind of circle back to where I was. So if and when you start looking at yourself and understanding that you're an amazing person, and understanding that you are a beautiful person, and understanding that you're attractive, you're intelligent, you know, we're not, there's not one person that can say, I will be the most intelligent person on this planet, or I am going to be the prettiest person on this planet, or the most handsome person on this planet. We're not going to be. Sorry, the gig's up. If you think you are, you're not. There's always going to be somebody better, somebody more, I don't know, there's always going to be somebody better. Trust me, if you go looking, you'll find them. I think some of you will find a lot more that's better, but there's going to be somebody with more money, someone who's more handsome, someone who's prettier, someone who, all that stuff. So you got to understand where you are and where you are in life. So take where you are today and realize that, yeah, I am pretty. I am successful. I am happy. I am important. I am all of that stuff. And then you can start working on you. Remember, you'll be a magnet for what you want to attract. So if you're a positive person with a positive outlook in life, happy-go-lucky, laughing all the time, you're going to attract somebody who is happy-go-lucky, a positive person, and happy all the time. If you're going to be negative and beat down and beat up, you're going to attract a negative person, someone who's beat down and beat up. So again, you're a magnet for what you attract. So think about the type of people you've been attracting, or you have attracted, right? Think about that. And if they're not the type of people that you're happy with, if they haven't had great relationships, then think about yourself. Think about what areas in your life could you maybe work on or make better to attract a different type of person. Think about that. It's an important fact, because if you really want to be happy in love or in life, you need to be happy with yourself. You need to be excited with yourself. You need to be over the moon with yourself, right? And if you're over the moon with yourself and you're excited about yourself and you love yourself, right, then you're going to teach people that come into your life what you expect, what you deserve, and what you like. So if you're down on yourself and negative, and that's how you talk about yourself, right, that's what people think you like. That's the way you are. So they're going to be the same way. So we can literally teach people how we want to be treated. We can teach people how we want our life to go, and therefore we control our destiny. We control our happiness. We control what we're doing. It's like this. I live in a place that's very, very cold in the winter. As a matter of fact, the city I live in, a few times a year, we're colder apparently than the planet Mars. That's how cold it is. Now, having said that, I know it's coming. The winter's coming. I know it's going to be cold. I know there's going to be days that I'm going to wish that I could stay in bed all day because it's going to be cold. But when I wake up in that coldness, I am not going to allow the weather to dictate my mood. Okay, there's a thing there's a real thing people talk about, and it's called seasonal depression, right? So winter comes and people get depressed. And if that's you got to stop allowing something like the weather to control your moods and your emotions, right? Yeah, it might not be great, but don't let it control you and your day, right? So the minute you wake up, it's like, oh my God, it's cold, it's terrible. I'm depressed, I'm beat up, and you're gonna go through your day like that. I don't allow that to happen. Yeah, I wish it was better. Yeah, I wish it was nicer outside. Yeah, I wish it wasn't so cold, but I knew it was coming. I live here. I chose to live here. So you can't complain about anything you permit. So I can't complain about the weather where I live, because it's where I live. If I don't like the weather, I can move. And if I don't move, then I can't complain about the weather because I know it's coming. So you can't complain about what you permit. You don't want to let the outside weather determine whether or not you're going to be happy or sad, or in a good mood or a bad mood. Because if you're going to allow outside forces like the weather to determine your mood, can you imagine how much you're going to allow somebody else, a real human being, to determine whether you're going to be happy or sad, whether you're going to be excited or down? Okay, so when we start looking for a relationship, we're not looking for somebody to make us happy, or we shouldn't be looking for somebody to make us happy, and we shouldn't be looking for somebody to make us feel like life is great. We should be happy, feel like life is great, and then we meet somebody and we add them to our life. We add them to that amazingness that is our life, right? And that's a big problem out there today. So many people are looking for somebody to make it better, to help them get better, to make their life better, and it's not about that. You make your life better. You decide to be happy. You decide to be positive. You'll attract that positive, happy person. And then that person is going to walk into your happy, positive life, and it's going to accentuate your life. right? It's not going to build that happiness, but it's going to add to the happiness. It's going to take your, like here, you're right here, and it's going to take you to there, right? It's going to just explode your happiness. And that's really where we need to start. So depending on where you're at in life, whether you're single, whether you're not single, whether you're in a relationship or not in a relationship, whatever it is, you need to choose and make choices that are going to accentuate life, choices that are going to lead to happiness. And sometimes we make the wrong choices, and that's okay. Because if you've never made a choice, you're never going to be happy. If you're never going to make a mistake, you're never going to know if you've made the right choices. So we're not trying to be perfect. Okay, we're not trying to be perfect in our decisions and our choices, but we need to remember and think before we make a choice. I have talked to so many men and counseled and coached so many men that have been unfaithful in a relationship, and they regret it so much. They regret it. They're torn up. They're upset. They wish they never did it. They wish it didn't blow up, and they totally regret doing it. And my question to them is this: do you regret it because you got caught, or do you regret it because you hurt people in the process and you lost that trust and you broke that trust? And a lot of them will say, no, I both, right? Both. I got caught, but I really wish I didn't do it in the first place. And then my question is, well, do you want help, right? Are you going to invest in yourself? Are you going to invest in change? Are you going to invest in your weaknesses? Are you going to invest and allow someone to help you and get the counseling, the coaching you need, and really dig in? And are you going to work on getting that trust back? Because that's an action at that point. It's not a saying. If you're out there and you've been cheated on, or you're wondering if you should stay with somebody who's cheated on you, the thing that you don't ever accept is somebody just saying with their mouth, "I'll never do that again. I'll never do it again. I swear I'll never ever do it again." If they did it before, and what's going to change? Just by saying they're not, all of a sudden they're not going to do it? No. They need to work on some areas of their lives and figure out why they were doing it, why they wanted to hurt themselves and hurt you and everything else, why they wanted to self-destruct and self-sabotage their relationship with you. Now, if someone truly wants to invest in change, then yeah, there's hope and it can happen. But it has to be a mutual decision. It has to be something that they're going to work on and going to change. And I would say this: whether or not that relationship works out or not, if you've done something or you know that you have some weaknesses or some areas in your life that need fixing, again, when you're not in a relationship, that's the perfect time to fix them. Change yourself. Change yourself and you'll attract better. Change yourself and be a better person. You'll attract a better person. And that's the way it flows. Anyway, that's all for today. I'm glad you joined me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I would love it. Come along for the journey and the ride. There will be more live videos. We're going to do this every week and probably maybe 2 times a week as we grow and get bigger. I would love you to join us for that. So make sure you click that notification bell, and that way you'll be notified every single time that we go live, right? The other thing you can do is in the bio, the About Us page, there's a link there, more information. If you click that link, it'll give you all my socials, everywhere we are: TikTok, Instagram, obviously on YouTube and Facebook, wherever, Twitter. Also, there's a link for free coaching sessions. So if you need some help, please check that out. And